Crakced.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the second episode of Cracked Podcast. It feels like, well, mainly because it is. It feels like it has been forever since I have posted on this channel. I'm sorry about that. I had a lot of things going on. We'll talk about that as one of the subjects of this podcast. Either way, I am your host, Wesley. And today we don't have any sponsored drinks. Do use code WES at Rep Sports at your checkout to get a nice 15% off your purchase. Best pre-workouts and best energy drinks. Best anything when it comes to workout in the market. And you can quote me on that. But today we are also sipping on a delicious Grape Prime, which I'm a huge fan of. Logan, KSI, I know you're watching this. You're not. But please do subscribe or actually promote me, please. I want to be a sponsor. I would love to be. But anyway, let's get right into it. So today we'll be talking about my personal life because, well, if any of y'all are from my YouTube channel, you know I'd like to talk about that a lot. But anyway, we're also talking about my review for Multiverse of Madness, also The Northernman, and also about the new Disney Plus Daredevil reboot, because I have a lot of thoughts on that. I have a lot of thoughts on a lot of these things. It's going to be a long podcast today. So, and that's just the start of it, really. So, first of all, I feel like we should talk about me because I'm the host. There will be chapters in the timeline. If you're curious or if you listen to it, just go ahead and skip. So, one thing is I was taking a break for my mental health. I mean, guys, you already know how usually this goes. But recently I did find out that I do have really terrible ADHD. It's really bad. And it sucks. I've been put on medication, so I should be better now. And I'm trying to use it now to help me get more productive. I also did sell my PC. Why? Because I want a MacBook. This is where my confusing ADHD ass comes from. I traded it for a PS5 and then sold the PS5. I made no sense back then. I just really wanted a MacBook. I don't know why. I feel like I'd be more productive with iOS stuff. Yes, I'm a huge Apple fanboy. Anybody who knows me, well, really knows that. But honestly, I've been in therapy. I've been feeling a lot better. This is the best I've been feeling for a while. I'm still testing out my meds right now, so I can't just really give a great feel about how I'm feeling. So far, pretty good. I think I need more or up it or decide to go for a more stim option. I'm on Strattera right now, and it's pretty cool. It's been eliminating my anxiety 100% completely. Usually I have really bad anxiety and I try to play it off. I pretend I have like a lot of confidence, especially when it comes to talking to camera. I don't know why, but I like freak out when I'm filming a YouTube video and all that stuff. But no, luckily this stuff has changed that for me, and I'm happy about it. But I do think I need a little bit more just to help me focus, because I kind of have the worst trait of both of ADHD. There's usually a trait where someone procrastinates a lot and then someone just can't stand still and stop doing anything. I'm like way off both of those scales. Moon Knight, am I right? I'm way off my scales, dude. And it's still a progress and a process. I'm also trying to move very soon. If things go right, I could be in my new place by the end of July. I really hope so, because I'm ready to move out. I'm ready to start being my own thing. I'm ready to get this business up and going. And I just feel more confident. I'm a lot more happier, man. And your boy's been busy. I've not been slacking on time. I literally work 2 jobs right now. So, and I've been making time in the gym because, I'm pushing out some fitness content, maybe on TikTok. I will have to see about that. But, yeah, dude, I'm happy to be back doing this, having a computer that I've been wanting. I've been trying so hard to get it. I finally have been approved for my little Apple card and everything. And I've just been so happy with, just everything. Been cleaning. I never clean. So that's how I know the medicine's definitely working. And I'm a lot more productive. I'm a lot more patient too. This is gonna be a little TMI. For anybody who knows me, I have a ridiculous sex drive. I know it's some people are gonna try to say like I'm trying to be cocky, but I promise you I'm not. I honestly think it's too high and it needs to be put down a lot. And luckily, this medicine's kind of done that for me because I've always prioritized sex and what's the word? I prioritize satisfaction more than like a goal or a relationship. That's how bad my sex drive was, and I don't want that. I hate that. I don't like one thing controlling me, besides caffeine, but that's about it. So it's good for me to actually have a limitation on something because it's ridiculous. Sometimes I feel like I only use people for sex, if I'm gonna be honest. But I'm glad I'm not feeling that way anymore. And yeah, I know it's a little too much, but I like being really honest. I'm an open book. I think a lot of you guys know that if you do watch my YouTube channel, which you should definitely check out, by the way, and subscribe to this podcast channel with notifications on because I'll be uploading more frequently, hopefully. Hopefully nothing bad else or nothing else happens again. That would suck. But yeah, so let's get that shit out of the way. I figured I'd let you guys kind of get a little update on that. I'll be making a new setup at the apartment when I get the chance. I'm excited for you guys to see it. It's gonna be a little more mature, a little bit more minimalistic type of thing. And yeah, so I have my notes right here. We're gonna read off the topics. So first thing I want to talk about is the Daredevil announcement. I'm a huge Daredevil fan. I love Daredevil as a character. I'm gonna find the Ben Affleck movie a guilty pleasure for me. And I'm absolutely nuts about the Netflix show. Love that show to death. And I really wish it never got canceled, even if it means he got to be in No Way Home, which that was insane. You can have all your gripes about No Way Home that you want. People on Twitter, that's who I'm talking to, by the way. But still, I loved it. Especially seeing that, like, that's the moment where you're like, wow, they really do care about fans, it feels like. But anyway. I got a little more of me swallowing. Pretty good at that. Anyway. Now we already know it went back on Disney Plus, and that was great because first of all, I'm very shocked they did not monetize its gruesomeness because, well, that's a huge thing about Daredevil is they never shied away from that shit. And, like, it made people confident about the Punisher series. So that's why it's so good. And it's very important for them to keep that on there. So with the new announcement of it's basically like a soft reboot / sequel. I have a lot of praise, obviously, because I'm a big fan of Daredevil. I want to see him on the screen again. It'd be cool if he even gets in crossovers. If he doesn't, I don't really care. I'm that type of guy who doesn't really give a fuck if things cross over as long as it's about a character and it does the character right. Obviously Charlie Cox is coming back. I really hope everybody from that show comes back, because Foggy was just too good. Their relationship is the best. I know people have their feelings about Karen and all that, but I love Karen. I think she had a lot of reasonable reasons to be mad in that show, honestly. And a lot of people kind of like scrutinize her for her, saying she's annoying, saying she's like the Mary Jane of the Sam Raimi, of like the Mary Jane from the Sam Raimi trilogy of Daredevil. Highly disagree with that. Just don't compare those two at all. But now obviously I'm very hyped, right? Because I want to see this to be good. And I think that they understand how important this is, because how passionate the Daredevil fan base is when it comes to the Netflix show. I really hope they do take that into consideration and get good writers. But my biggest issue is 6-episode format. Now, look, I know a lot of people are going to have a lot of topics and a lot of things to say to this. And I 100% understand, like it's a tough topic because, well, we had good shows, we had really terrible shows. I just really hope they don't condense it, because even if it's a condensed 6-episode series or season, to me, it feels way longer. And it's not just because they release it weekly, it's because of pacing issues. They take forever to get to the fucking point. It's kind of like how it is with Titans. They can drag a rush shit so fast, especially during the final. You will always notice that during the final. That was my biggest fucking complaint about Moon Knight. Loved Moon Knight. It was a great show. Honestly, a lot of people bag on it too much. I know it's not too accurate to the comics. Whatever. At least they're keeping their fucking powers. And like Miss Marvel, I'll talk about that in a minute too, because I have some feelings about that. But anyway, I hope they don't do that. One thing I also do not want them to do is make this man a fucking comedian. Yes, Charlie Cox is funny. Foggy's funny. Just make him the comedic relief. But the problem with that is he has his serious moments, and Disney does not like to do serious moments for a lot of reasons. Because this is not a kid's thing. Like, we're not trying to get younger adults in here. We're not trying to do the fucking shawarma and like language jokes. I hate those. Please don't do that to Matt Murdock. I want this show to be good. I really, really want them to bring back Bullseye. Bullseye was such a great element in season 3. Season 3 is my favorite season of any TV show, 100%. They just did that character justice after the Ben Affleck movie, and it had such a talented actor. What was his name? Forgive me. I feel really bad for not knowing. Here, let me check it out real quick. Here. I know this part's entertaining, right? Here. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out my setup here for this. Bullseye actor. Wilson Bethel. I think he was in like True Blood or something like that. Oh, his fucking film biography is right here. How about I look at it? Let's see here. Yeah, he was in he was in Inherent Vice. That's cool. Did not know that. Well, anyway, yeah, I think he was talented. He really brought the correct mental state of a person like that really well. He did that so well. I really applaud him for that, and a lot of people, I'm glad they see the recognition of that, because he did such a good job. Same with I know we won't get Nadim back. Maybe we could have him in a flashback, but I thought he was like one of the best like original written TV characters ever. He had such good reasons for what he did. You rooted and also despised the men at the same time. It's such good writing when people can do that. I just want them to not fuck this up badly. Please, this is a big thing, because if you cannot do this right, don't you fucking touch Punisher. Don't fucking touch it. Because when I watched Moon Knight, it could have gotten a lot darker. Way darker. If you're going to make it the same rating as both Punisher and Daredevil, yes, it dealt with dark topics, and it is the darkest MCU project yet. but it went nowhere near the level of fucking like Daredevil in the slightest. And also when Kate Penn was in Hawkeye, a lot of people are afraid about him being watered down, which he kind of was, but I wasn't mad about it. I didn't notice it being a terrible thing. Honestly, I feel like a lot of people were kind of be over dramatic about that part, but that's just my opinion. Obviously, you're free to have yours. You'll let me know, I promise you. But anyway, that's just my thing. And it's scaring me more when I'm seeing the new shows come out. Like, fuck it, let's go ahead and talk about the She-Hulk trailer. God, that trailer was awful. Okay, well, maybe not awful. I think it was just meh. The show itself looks fine. I'm never been a huge She-Hulk fan. I think it's really fucking stupid for dudes to get mad at her because she's a woman about it. Now, yes, I don't know why the fuck. Well, I think I know. Correct me if I'm wrong about this. Didn't reason why Mark Ruffalo doesn't get movies because of like the whole thing with the last studio who made the Incredible Hulk? I'm not sure, but I want him to have a movie, at least like a Planet Hulk movie. You know what everybody says, right? But the CGI was garbage, and I hate everybody defending this shit. Yes, it's clearly unfinished. Why is it in the trailer? I don't know why. I know a lot of things that are unfinished are on trailers. Sometimes you can get away with it. This is one of those cases where it's lazy. Stop rushing your shows. It's showing really bad. And when you look back in a lot of those movies that have came out, especially with Phase 4, holy fuck, the special effects have been garbage. Even in Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, for a movie that is very important for you to get the special effects right, a lot of it was pretty bad. The Third Eye, I don't even want to. Okay. Yeah, but the tone looks fine. The actress looks good. I know she's a good actress. And I feel bad for her because she looks like she's gonna be playing the part very accurately to the comics because she's a very fun character, is what I've always been told. But it's just I'm afraid about a lot of things. When I watched that trailer, it scares me for Daredevil because even when Daredevil had CGI, it was really good and it's really hard to notice. There might be like a clip of one bad scene or something, but besides that, at least it was consistent. Like, unlike things like Shang-Chi and Black Widow, who have terrible scenes with mostly all right to good CGI, it's inconsistent and lazy, and it shows in your final product. That's my problem with MCU. They rush everything. Always rushing everything. And I hope they fix that. I'm still going to check out Phase 4 because they have 2 bangers. Well, really 3 bangers right now. I don't know. What do you guys think? Please comment down below. I want to get your take on this very badly because I love that show to death, and I don't want them to ruin Daredevil. Really hope they don't ruin Daredevil. I don't want to be like fucking Mickey Mouse. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not his character. You know. So, and also knowing that they're not giving Camilla Khan her actual powers, that pisses me off because one. Yes, I'm not a huge Camilla Khan fan, but I think everybody who even knows that character knows her powers are really important to the basics of her character. For you to change it because you think it doesn't look as cool, why the fuck are you writing it for the character? You should be writing it because you like that character. You should be writing it because you understand the character. You don't change shit. I fucking hate when people do this. It's stupid. Really don't like it. It's huge, big changes like that. Like I could tolerate it with Mr. Knight. Okay, I know it's not right. And I was arguing about it on Twitter because I was really loving the show. And yeah, almost nowhere near the right amount of what he was in the comic books. But I will say this, at least they made his entertaining. Okay, it made it work. He wasn't as annoying in the fucking final episode. He actually kicked ass. I like that. Now, I do want fucking detective aspects so that we get a season 2. I'm not even sure if we will because people are just arguing about that. I don't know. But seriously, like, at least they did it correctly and good. I don't know how I feel about the show. The tone looks weird. I've heard a lot of things about it being rushed, but I'm trying not to believe in the rumors because obviously rumors ruin things like Multiverse of Madness. So I'm just going to see how it is. I'll give it a fair shot. Probably make a review on it on my channel. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think of all this because I still want to talk about the Multiverse of Madness. Okay, so this is where we're going to get pretty divided here and probably a lot of angry people in the comments. I'll start off with my first thoughts of the movie, okay? I'm not a cameo fan. I don't like cameos in a lot of things. If it's in there, cool. If it's not, cool. I just want a good fucking movie for a character that I'm watching the movie about. Again, a lot of my gripes with MCU, it has to connect to fucking everything. It's a blessing and a curse at the same time. I hate that we're complaining about this because it just shows how fucking spoiled we are, but it's true. I think cameos can ruin a lot of things. And it ruined Multiverse of Madness for a lot of people because they expect a lot of things that they rumored and wasn't advertised in the film at all. It's stupid. I don't like that. So with that out of the way, because that's going to be the first fucking thing. Yes, and I loved Wanda in this movie. She was great. She was fucking great. I don't care what anybody says. Her character arc was good. Following up in WandaVision is good. I don't care. It's good. Okay? I love this movie. I might be the actual first person to say I love this movie. Oh my God. Yes, I fucking love this movie. Okay? I thought it was really good. Sam Raimi. I love Sam Raimi. All right, I know exactly what tone we're fucking watching. You know, it's almost like if you're familiar with the filmmaker, you should already know their tone with the movie, right? Not because it's an MCU movie and you know that they're gonna tell a million fucking jokes. Look, if I'm being honest with you, God, this is gonna be a hot take. Okay, it's my favorite MCU movie. I said it. Because it feels like a actual filmmaker's movie about a character that's good, who understands the character. Why can't we get more of that? I don't understand it. I know you had to make everything fit in your universe, but holy fuck, just please make a good movie about someone. It's not hard. Stop making the same fucking formula over and over again. And we tried to do it last time with Eternals. It was dog shit. I hated Eternals. All right. It was so good near the first maybe half of the movie, and then it falls to its fucking face hard. Nothing made sense. Nothing was paid off. Everything was just really ridiculous and stupid. Hated that 100%. Hated it. Okay. I feel like a lot of people get mad about the cameos, so they don't pay attention to the movie. The movie was so good, and a lot of people don't pay attention that the whole point of that movie was kind of challenging Doctor Strange's ego. He can't get the girl he wants. He's a magician. He used to be He used to be a wizard. He used to be a famous surgeon. He can't fix anything anymore. He can't fix his relationship with her. It's beautiful. It's literally the whole point of him fixing the fucking watch in the end. To get over her. Character development with Wanda. She realizes what she becomes. Where everybody warns her what she's about to become. And they did it really well. The style of this movie was fantastic. The writing, for the most part, was pretty good. It was pretty scary at moments. Nothing like to be, like staying up at night about or anything like that. But I mean, Sam Raimi is a horror director. I know his campy ass style. I loved it. He knew what to do with Wanda, and he made everybody feel like she is the villain because she is in this story. That's the best thing about making characters complex. You can make them good or bad. I don't understand why people are mad they made her the villain. It was very fucking obvious they're going to do that from the start of WandaVision. It's very clear. And yes, people are so mad she killed the fucking Illuminati. Dude, who cares? It's not the fucking Earth's Illuminati. Stop. It's not. Reed Richards will come back. It's not like he already has a fucking movie coming out. Okay? Chill out with that shit. Seriously, it's fine. They're gonna do that shit. And it was cool seeing everybody. I wasn't expecting Superior Iron Man the fucking slightest. Okay? I wasn't. If Deadpool showed up, I don't know how the fuck he would be able to fit in that movie. Because that's the biggest gripe of this movie. It's messy as fuck. Messy as fuck. But Sam Raimi really knows how to make it somewhat decent for us to watch. And he does a good job with it. My boy Raimi is always clutch with this shit, okay? He is. I liked it better than the first Doctor Strange movie, too. So, if I could rate it, I'd give it a 8 out of 10. I love the movie. I really do. I really do. And the reason why it's my favorite MCU movie is because it has style. It was a actual filmmaker's movie, not mass produced by a company with fucking Mickey Mouse. You know, like it actually felt like his movie. And I appreciate him actually being able to do it. And yeah, I know I'm a huge Raimi fanboy. I get that. And it could be a reason why I like this. Okay. But in general, I thought it was good. It had really dope moments. Yeah, there's some things that didn't make sense, I will admit. But by the way, if you're one of those people who are bullying fucking the actress that plays American Chavez, you're a fucking bitch. Don't do that. She is super young, and just because you didn't like her interpretation of her character, you don't bully the fucking actress. Same thing with who played Rey in Star Wars? Daisy Ridley. Don't do that. That shit's stupid. It's stupid. Don't attack people for something that you didn't fucking like. It's ridiculous. You're not fucking 9 years old. Grow up. I hate that I have to tell people this. It's the same thing with like Snyder fans. I'm a huge Snyder fan. Don't attack people. I get it. Yes, they could have gave us something that we all would have loved. But you got the Justice League you're asking for. Yes, I want the Snyderverse as bad as anyone. But for you to attack someone for that shit, you're not a fan. You're just an asshole. So taking accountability of that. Fucking chill out. It's ridiculous. It's stupid. There's no reason for it. That's my gripe. I'm sorry about that. Now let's get away from some of the superhero stuff. Sorry, hold on. Okay, let's get away with some of the superhero stuff for a little bit. And I want to talk about the Northman. The Northman I'm pretty excited for. Honestly, I'm glad we're seeing more movies like this that are not connected to huge franchises or a superhero movie that's based off a comic book or something that we have to watch in order to get preparation for it. I like just being able to watch a good movie with old school filmmaking, not that much dialogue, good acting, good cinematography, fantastic action. The Northman delivers all that. By the way, funny thing, this movie's super rated R. There's literally dick in it, all right? There's literally dick in it, so don't bring your fucking baby. There's a baby in my fucking screen. And a guy in front of me who had his fucking phone on the whole time. Why are y'all like this? Chill out. It's a fucking theater. It's like going to a gym, taking every fucking weight and throwing it across the room. You don't do that shit. It's disrespectful as fuck to everyone around you, to the people who work there, the people who bring you this movie, who made it for you. Stop being spoiled. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, okay? It was a great movie. It really was. And I'm glad a lot of people liked it. The ending was a little cut short, and that's all I could say about it. Negatively. I mean, Alexander Skarsgård is fantastic in the movie. Anna Taylor-Joy is great. Willem Dafoe's in it for like a minute, but he's fantastic too. Ethan Hawke is good. Everyone is good. Nicole Kidman's good. It really was in the bare bone roots of a good old movie that I've missed for a while. And I'm glad we're getting more stuff like this, like The Lost City, a great comedy. We're getting the Massive Talent, the Nicolas Cage movie. I haven't watched that. Everything, Everywhere, Always, or something like that. I want to watch it. I know it's gonna be fantastic. Men, that looks good too. I know a lot of dudes are pissed off about that title. It's a title. Chill out. What? Dude, there's like so many good options now that aren't attached to anything that you just go watch and enjoy. I miss movies when there was shit like this. Like I love me my superhero movies too. I'm not trying to complain about that shit, and I know I am, but I love those too. It's just I get tired. I think everybody is tired of superhero movies at this point. We don't get excited for it. That's why people loved the Batman. It was fucking different. It brought things unique to the character. It stuck to its comic roots. It gave us a great villain. It gave us really good cinematography. I don't care if it's 3 hours long. The movie's good. I'll watch it. That's the whole point of a movie. Why would you complain about the runtime if it's affected in the movie? I know people complain about the third act or whatever. It's not that bad. It's fine. Like, it's good. It's good. And it's a superhero movie. I was expecting to get like that at points, but sorry, this kind of went off topic. That's why I hate my ADHD. But as long as you make a good movie, no one's gonna give a fuck. And it sucks that people really don't like to appreciate stuff like this. But I'm happy they're doing this with these type of movies. I want more movies like this. As a person who loves film, that's why I pay to watch. You know, I gave you my money, my hard-earned money I get, right? I want to be entertained. I want a good fucking movie. And that's what this movie was. Seriously, like I loved everything about it. It got gruesome as fucking moments. It was so cool. It felt traditional. And I love that the director is a David F. Simberg. Is that who it is? I can't remember. He did Lighthouse and the Witch, and those are fantastic films, 100% fantastic. And I know his aesthetic by now. He will never make a modern day movie. Even said in an article once. I found that funny, but yeah, it's just so good. I just don't like when people just. I'm glad people are starting to realize movies like this are coming out and supporting them, because usually, like, when there's a Marvel movie coming out, they immediately oversaturate that market. And I get why, you know, like they've. I'm not going to take away from their success. They made a fantastic first half of a franchise. It's not even done yet. Like, the Infinity Saga is great. I love the Infinity Saga. There's moments where I wasn't a big fan of it, like Captain Marvel. Didn't like that movie. But she was great in Avengers. So it's stuff like that, you know. And I don't want to take away from it because they did take forever to get to that point. And I appreciate them. When people say the MCU doesn't have arc, yes, they fucking do. It's called the entire Infinity Saga. Go fucking watch it. It's not hard to watch it. Like, it's weird when it comes to the movie industry now because there's like, in comics in general, there's always like some negative side to everything now. And it sucks because we're so spoiled. I'm spoiled as fuck right now and I don't even realize it. And I'm just curious to see what, honestly, a lot of you guys think in the comments because I want to see who's kind of on my side about this or who isn't. Just be nice. That's all I ask. Please don't be toxic like people are on Twitter. Don't do that, please. If you can't tell, I don't like Twitter. But yeah, so besides that, here, you know what? Actually, let's go back to a superhero topic. Why the fuck not? How about Ezra Miller? So, they have been doing a lot of things. Don't think I need really to tell you what they have been doing a lot. Mainly in Hawaii. It sucks when it's happening because you guys don't know, I'm The Flash is my favorite superhero of all time. I really don't want the show to be my only source of watching The Flash. But my thing is I want to ignore stuff like this because the movie's already about to be out. Just fucking release it. It sucks that someone ruins the movie for someone because of their personal life. Yeah, it sucks, but honestly, dude, like I'm just ready for this movie to come out. It's been way too long. There's too many rumors about it, which I don't believe because I haven't watched the movie. I want to give the movie a chance and not listen to rumors. A lot of people don't understand the concept of that. Why? I don't know. I mean, honestly, though, like I've heard that. So, okay, actually, I want to say something. I'm not going to excuse what Ezra Miller is doing. They do deserve consequences like everyone else. I do think they need really bad medical attention. They need to be in a psych ward or something. Because they're dangerous right now, and I know it's because they're going through something in their head. I want to give somebody a benefit of doubt always. I feel so bad for them. It's not going to excuse a single fucking thing they've done, though. I just hope they get the help that they deserve. I've heard that apparently they were a victim of sexual assault. And coming from someone who's been molested, it does suck to see. Because when you look at their behavior, it's very true. I just hope that they get better. They're a talented actress, talented singer. A lot of people don't know that they can sing. I wish the best for them. People comparing them to Amber Heard, don't. That's just stupid. I mean, there's some things, yeah, but I can see in Ezra that they are a good person. I'd like to think so. I could be completely wrong. People saying like delete him. There's really no use at doing it at this point when the movie's about to come out. It's way too expensive to refilm a whole movie when there's already been. How many times has The Flash been delayed? Like 9 or like 6? No, it was 6, right? I don't know. It's very expensive to do it. They're not going to delete him. They're not going to do it. Now replace him. I'm not sure. Sorry, replace them. Sorry. Replace them. I'm not sure. I don't know. I am very hopeful for the DC universe because of the whole Warner Brothers and Discovery merger. When they're saying that their primary focus is to focus on stuff like Superman, that made me really happy. I love Man of Steel. I think Henry Cavill is the definitive Superman. No shade to Christopher Reeve. Obviously, he will always be most people's identical Superman. I mean, they grew up with him, right? So I wonder what they're going to do. I want them to keep Henry Cavill because that's a perfect casting that they fucked up. So please, let's hope it is Henry Cavill. And also, they're canceling their terrible CW shows. Legends of Tomorrow was shit, so I'm glad they changed that. The Flash is about to be over with, thank God. It's run down. There's nothing even fun to say or make fun of it anymore. It's just bad. It's just terrible. I don't understand how anybody can enjoy that show, but, each is their own, right? And I hope I'm not coming off as an asshole. I'm not trying to. Sometimes I can be without realizing it. If I am, I apologize. You can like whatever the fuck you want. That's why I'm saying like put your comments or put your opinions in the comments because obviously you can't dislike the video. But just let me know what you feel like because I like to start conversations on any of my channels or any platform. I just want it to be not toxic, please. Please. That's all I ask for. God, this new medicine makes me fucking thirsty. Anyway. A lot of people asking me, why is this called Cracked Podcast? Have you seen the way I bounce back and forth? I'm fucking cracked all the time, whether it's caffeine or not. And I always drink caffeine usually. That's why I made a Cracked Podcast. I thought it would be fun to. Anyway. Let's see. I'm excited for their games that they might be coming out too. Multiverses looks dope as hell. I want to check out Multiverses so bad. So bad. And it looks fun as hell. I want to main Jake the dog. I think they said that Static Shock was going to be in the game. I want to check that out so bad. Anyway. And also, I think I love how I was talking about like don't believe rumors, but now I'm about to talk about one. Black Adam's doing reshoots. I think they're gonna put Henry Cavill in it or Shazam. Either one I'll be happy with. I really want to see Henry. I want to, man. I feel like the dude didn't get a fair shot. Even though a lot of people hate on Man of Steel too much. There's obviously a lot of things wrong with it. There's also a lot of good things that nobody talks about. So I hope that gets resolved. And if not, I want to see Shazam and Black Adam. Like, it'd be cool if they did the whole like Superman and Shazam versus Black Adam. I would love to see something like that. That'd be so cool. How cool would that be, man? Like, especially with like Zach Levi's version of him, it would be great. Fun fact, you know Mark Wahlberg was almost Shazam. Not feeling. I don't think I would like that one. Usually I'd be like, let's give him a chance, you know. That one I'm not a big fan of. I'm good. So anyway, honestly, I think it's really about it. Sorry to make that a little shorter than I was expecting, honestly. But keep a lookout, man. I want to start posting more, making more podcasts. I love doing stuff like this, man. And I'm glad that this medication and my mental health right now is giving me the ability to put what I want on paper and commit to it. That's, you know, a lot of people say when you lose something that you love, that's a big problem. And it is. I've noticed that. When I don't do things I love, I'm immediately drained. I don't want to do anything. I feel like shit. I hate my life when that happens, honestly. And I'm going to make a more in-depth video about the HD mindsets and what it's done to me, honestly. But I want to do that for a separate video. So let me know what you think about all these topics. I'll be posting on obviously more YouTube. I'll probably do more shorts and TikToks. I don't know. I figure I'd give TikTok a try. I mean, they're dominating everything, so why not, right? Get my brain out more, all that shit. I'm sorry for the delay, and I just want this to be a message saying, like, whatever you have, go fix yourself. Go make it happen. Don't wait to be the better you tomorrow. Do it today. There's not a lot of time in this world, and I don't want anybody to waste it. I want you to be the best version of you can be. Stop focusing on things that's a waste of time. I promise you, you'll be a lot happier when you don't. All right? It's a little heartfelt for you. So let me be so and promote Rep Sports Energy and Raise Energy. Use code WEST for 15% off. It helps support me and the channel. Please, I'm going to need to pay rent and pay this fucking MacBook off because I'm broke. So, yeah. I hope you enjoy that weird rambling podcast. You'll get a lot more of it, hopefully. Yeah. I can't talk. Well, that was Crakced Podcast. I was your host, Wesley Cagle. Hope you guys have a fantastic day.